Righty now. Well, good morning. We are SOTU, and this is Adrian. See, we got that out of the way
I was
right
going to
away.
say it if you didn't.
Oh, well, that's good. That is good. It's nice. It's good to be assertive. It is
Yes,
good too.
and I can learn
You know,
too.
yes. Well, we would absolutely say that you can. You have the ability to learn. It is just as with all of you, how much kicking and screaming you do along the way. All right. All right. You have something that you wish us to address?
I do, because we received another comment during the week.
Well, and we do invite you to comment. This is not a dynamic where, you have to ask for divine dispensation in order to contact us. In fact, you can respond in the comments section and we will answer, or we will send you, you can send us an email through our website, conversationswithsotu.org or peacegenesisproject.org. So,
and I will also interject that this is for SOTUesday, January 17th.
Oh yes, and for Kenny, yes, we do absolutely know that it's actually Monday.
So the comment this week was a request to talk about the unconscious and how that reflects or is used in our reality creation, because we're here consciously believing that and learning that we're doing it all, but we have a subconscious, we have an unconscious. How does that all work together?
Well, the dynamic is that there are many different definitions for the description of the same energy. If you understand how we present the dynamics of reality creation, you understand that we do it in a physical way through a metaphor of utilizing the beliefs in the chakra system. We do it through the dynamics of emotions by identifying and healing those dynamics of emotion that stand in the way. But you always talk about the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. And are they not simply the source? The conscious is the source of the dynamic of personal creation through one's own beliefs and judgments. All right, the dynamics of the subconscious allows for all of the possibilities. The subconscious holds all of the possibilities for this individual lifetime within the dynamics of the set that you have chosen when you have come in. So the subconscious does contain the possibilities for this particular lifetime that you exist in right now. And the unconscious is the source of all possibilities for all lifetimes. And so that may be the description of it in its own way, but each one of them talks about it being the source. The source of what? The source of creation. It is that divine energy that we speak of. It is that dynamic of energy that exists all around you, whether you perceive it or not. It is the dynamic, it is the raw material of creation, which you need to put into a form that you can grok it.
So all possibilities literally are available in the pool of the unconscious.
Absolutely. Well, and don't even call it a pool. It is a dynamic of the existence of all possibility. And is it not? Could it not in many ways be, convoluted with an energy of God?
Sure.
If it is a dynamic of all possibilities, is it possible that humanity has misnamed this dynamic of all that is, all possibilities, as God and tried to personify it so that you may have a better understanding of it? But in fact, it is a dynamic of all possibilities. And when you can move beyond the personal beliefs of the conscious and the personal beliefs of the subconscious, in fact, you can tap that energy and allow amazing, occurrences to occur in your life other than the ironic humor of the universe.
All right, so from this source,
come on, that was good.
That was
and you
good.
All have to admit that as well.
I'm off the track. So from this source, energy of all possibilities, sometimes when that comes through, we tend to say it's miraculous, which goes back to believing that it's God or outside of us. But ultimately,
well, is an attitude of awe inappropriate at that time?
No.
If you have been through the dynamics and you have the beliefs that you have from this particular lifetime, don't you think that that the emotion, that the dynamic, that the understanding, the feeling of awe is completely and absolutely appropriate? Now, that does not mean you have to give your power over to it.
No, but
it's a dynamic of appreciation. It's like gratitude, When something comes to you out of the blue, and it is a positive thing, if you touch gratitude within yourself, your universe will give you more. Your reflection of reality will give you more. We talk about it as a dynamic of the universe, but it is not. It is a dynamic for each of you of your own creation. You create through your conscious, your subconscious, and your unconscious, as does humanity. And so you see those dynamics manifesting now in your reality. Simply they are movements forward. You are either going to move forward, you are either going to grow through the dynamics of your conscious. That's the easiest trip, by the way. Your subconscious, which is where you're at right now, because if you look at the dynamics that are occurring in your world, very many of them are subconscious dynamics with very amorphous definition.
But they are old, repetitive routines, and
they're
very limited.
Yeah, of course they are. And there is no imagination to them. Again, we encourage the dynamic of imagination as a dynamic that allows one to move through these situations. So have we explained to you pretty much in a thumbnail sort of way the dynamics?
I see them more clearly because there are two things that happen from that. One is that I see that as we take responsibility from the point of power of our conscious mind to choose, we remove or heal or clear any blockages old programs we might have in our subconscious that would keep us repeating old painful realities.
Well, again, if you're moving into the dynamic of understanding the way and why you create the reality that you do, that is all part of the dynamic. We do not expect people to really understand that at this point, because it is an aspect of creation that has been kept from many of you.
But the other point, and perhaps the more important point, the emotional point, is that there's great hope, even in times that seem very limited as possibilities.
All right. Yes, we understand that.
Oh, you're just not going to let me go there.
No, we're not. Well, but the point of the whole dynamic is, in the last couple of moments of this presentation, we would like you to understand that we present this on 16th for the 17th. We're sorry, we don't tell time all that well, and neither does he. He doesn't wear a watch, He refuses. All right, so we don't even know what day it is.
It is.
All right, you don't have to tell us.
But you're saying
all right, we're wasting time here.
For the point is...
What we are saying here is that for the near future, and we do mean this week, we would have you go back to the energies that we had you presenting right before the New Year's, and that is a memory of happiness, a memory of contentment, a memory of connection, a memory of caring. And so if you can keep yourself in that somewhat positive resonance through this next little 4 or 5 days of incredible chaos, we will speak to you again next week. And if not, call your psychiatrist. All right, dear ones. We love you all so very, very much. See, we got it in under 10 minutes. Very good. Until the next time we close, sending you peace, sending you happiness, sending you joy. Thank you for your questions. Feel free to ask more.